Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, the man, the myth, the legend himself, your favorite cashier at a gas station, T-Dawg. What is up? What's going on? It's just been so long.
What's he talking about now?
I haven't seen you guys in forever.
Fucking, I don't know,
I'm
dude.
super
Yeah.
hyped. You know how it is. Sorry. I don't know why I had so much energy. Please forgive me. Starting with the video. As of late April 2025, we've had Mizuzune added into the game, with Gypceros on the way in a few months. Also, our tempered Raidao has been added as well. It's not that difficult, to be honest. Here's my screenshot that I killed it, or whatever. Moving on. Rumor has it that Capcom has roughly a year of content before the inevitable DLC drops. Which makes sense when you look back at the previous games like World and Rise. Alongside many other ideas running in my fever dream of a brain, there's been one thing that's been nagging in the back of my cerebrum. Where exactly are the Elder Dragons, and will they return in Wilds? So far, I haven't seen any evidence of them returning, but I decided to put on my speculation cap. This is...
Where are the Elders in Monster Hunter Wilds?
By T-Dawg.
This video will be a little bit different from my regular content. There's little to no evidence for anything regarding Elder Dragons in Monster Hunter Wilds. The only thing I can do is try to speculate what will happen regarding their status based off previous context in the series. So, let's start on that aspect, shall we? Now, what are Elder Dragons, and why are they seemingly excluded in Monster Hunter Wilds? Well, they're a class of monster that fits outside the regular scope of the ecosystem. That could range from having supernatural abilities, irregular reproduction cycles, and are usually stronger than an apex monster in any given environment. I forgot, they also have something called like Elder Blood, or sometimes Dragon Blood, that's unique to them. The most commonly known Elders are Teostra, Kirin, Kushala, Daora, and Chameleos. If you've played a Monster Hunter game before, or have been aware of the series, you've most likely seen one of these guys when it comes to this class of monster. Now that we've gotten a general idea of what they are, let's discuss why they're most likely not Monster Hunter Wilds. This game has taken what's called a different approach when it comes to the roster it shipped out with. Capcom made this entry in the franchise focus more on the regular monsters and how they interact with the ecosystem. They feel more real and have a complex dynamic with one another. There's no mistaking the hierarchy of any given map, as it's all cut and dry. Now sit down, take a seat. Let me teach you an example of one. In this example, we are using the Windward Plains. The Chatacabra is just a little guy. He doesn't want to hurt anyone, so he's in the weak AF category. Then, you have Gypceros, which I'd argue is marginally tougher, but it can fly away and has way more utility, so it's going to triumph over Chatacabra in most tussles. But ultimately, it's still only difficult for newbies, I'd argue, so it's also going to go in the weak category. Next, you have Quematrice, which is just a solid monster overall, not difficult, but it's not a total pushover, so it goes in casual. Next, we have Rathian and Balahara, which aren't super difficult, but can mess you up if you're not careful. Side note, what happened to Balahara's horde mechanic? There was such a big deal about it at the beginning of the game, only for groups of the monster to never show up again. Honestly, such a wasted opportunity. The whole horde mechanic, only... I think Kuligyu and Deshagama have them, which is like kinda crazy when you think about it, but whatever. Who cares, right? Did I say that they go in the mid category? Well, they do. So, mid category it is. Now we're on to our stronger monsters. Starting off with the Apex Deshagama, the Rail Cannon Raidao, and the true king of most engagements, Arkveld. Deshagama on itself can be tricky sometimes with its charging moves and punishing wound attacks. However, it's truly a challenge to hunt an Apex while it's with its group of dude bros. Yeah, 4 all at once, good luck buddy. As of now, it's possible Capcom might view adding in Elder Dragons as too much of a change for any given map. Think about it, imagine how each Apex will react with every potential Elder Dragon that's added. For example, let's plop down, let's say, Teostra in the Windward Plains again. What? I just like that map. Bite me. What's gonna happen when Teostra and Raidao butt heads? Will Capcom allow them to? These are things I imagine the devs have been or are debating now. Now, I've mentioned this in my previous video, but I'm gonna say it here just in case. Watch Capcom reveal Guardian versions of the 3 Elders or something. I'm just saying, it might happen, you never know, just covering my bases. I'm sure you get it. But that leads me to the next part of the conversation. How and when could Elders be added back? Here's what I, someone with a PhD in Monster Hunter lore, could think of. Option 1, through some sort of Guardian or weird science experiment. We know that Zoshia was created to defend against some kind of threat. Who's to say we're not some landslide or earthquake away from opening up a new underground secret chamber full of hibernating monsters or something? I don't know. Option number 2, maybe at some point through an update, Elder Dragons begin entering the land, like the Elder's Recess. Instead of arriving to die, they're here to absorb the bioenergy or whatever. Option number 3, whenever we get the inevitable Master Rank expansion DLC, the new area we go is where we'll meet Elder Dragons. That also gives Capcom the excuse to not recycle old ones, and that gives us only fresh ones. or they give us mostly fresh ones with some old ones. Kind of like how this game's release went. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I can think of. What do you think? Do you have any other ideas, or is there something I'm missing? Let me know down below in the comments. Also, say what's up to my new coworker Jorgen. He was in my last video and was a little bit nervous, but he performed well. This is also Venus. He's been here for a while now. He's kind of edgy, a little bit punk or emo or whatever. He's cool. And yeah, that's it. See ya. What? Because I do, bro. I just got in here and said what's up to you. What's wrong with you?
I mean, it's not wrong. It's not like I mind the fart, but it is like a fart, bro. You know?
Man, why do you two have to be my coworkers this shift, bro?
Wow.
Where's Shots?
He's sleeping.
Where's your bed?
Sleeping.
Man.
Okay.
Whatever. See you guys. Bye. There I go trying to relate with my coworkers, but no. They just want to act stupid or whatever. Oh, is this recording?